We'll be reviewing the best Chromebooks today. Do not forget to subscribe and comment on my channel first. Let's start. Chromebook runs on Chrome OS, an operating system by Google that is built for the way we live today. It comes with built-in virus protection, updates automatically, boots up in seconds, and continues to stay fast over time. All the Google apps you know and love come standard on every Chromebook, which means you can edit, download, and convert Microsoft Office files in Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. Get access to more than 2 million Android apps from Google Play to learn and do more. Chromebooks come with built-in storage for offline access to your most important files, and an additional 100 GB of Google Drive space to ensure that all of your files are backed up automatically. CB514-1HD C6 EV comes with Intel Celeron N3450 quad-core processor, up to 2.2 GHz, 14 Full HD widescreen IPS LED backlit 10-finger multi-touch display, 4 GB LPDDR4 memory, 64 GB eMMC, backlit keyboard, Google Chrome, and up to 12-hour battery life. Like any budget-friendly laptop worth its salt, Acer puts most of your money toward good internal components, and not into things like an all-metal chassis or an ultra-bright high-res touchscreen. For example, my Aspire 5 had a similar configuration to Lenovo's premium Yoga C900 32-in-1. Performance is about the same between the two, but the Yoga is twice the price. What's more, you can pop the Aspire's bottom off and add more memory or increase storage on your own, something fewer and fewer premium models will let you do. The Acer is mostly plastic, though it's capped with a thin sheet of aluminum to class it up a bit. Unfortunately, mine ended up with a slight dent at the top of the display, which also made it a little too easy to peel the bezel off from around the screen. It snaps right back into place. That's not likely to happen on a pricier model, but hey, it does make the Aspire more serviceable at least. My point is, the build quality is fine for what you're paying, but don't expect the durability of a premium laptop. HP Chromebook isn't exactly a high-end PC, but it's a slick, streamlined piece of kit nonetheless. The tapered enclosure measures 0.7 inches thick at its thickest point. At 3.74 pounds, it's also reasonably light, though not as much as the 13.3-inch, 2.97-pound Toshiba Chromebook 2. That extra weight gives you a slightly larger screen, though, and the Chromebook 14 doesn't feel at all heavy in hand. The case itself is entirely plastic, and it does flex and creak some as you adjust the screen or pick it up one-handed. On the bright side, the case doesn't have any exposed screws, so you don't need to worry about a loose screen dropping out randomly. Oh, and it's blue, very blue, like swimming pool blue. The shade of blue, which HP calls sky blue, looks cool, but it isn't for everyone. A white keyboard and lid offsets all the vibrant blue, though it makes our Chromebook 14 review unit the PC equivalent of a Smurf. You will find no shortage of inputs on the Chromebook 14. The left edge features an HDMI out port, a security lock slot, a USB 3.0 port, a headphone jack, and a micro SD card slot. Along the right, you'll find the power connector, two USB 2.0 ports. Ideally, I would have loved if all three USB ports support a USB 3.0, but there's plenty of connectivity for most users. As a writer, I'm picky when it comes to keyboards, and I was pleasantly surprised by the typing experience on the Chromebook 14. The keyboard feels responsive with clicky keys and plenty of key travel. The keyboard flexes ever so slightly when I pound heavily on it, but under normal use, it isn't mushy at all. My gripe is there's no dedicated caps lock key. The search key takes its place and must be triggered while holding the Alt key. It isn't a big deal, but it makes it more difficult to impulsively tweet in all caps. The trackpad is equally excellent. It's big and spacious, with plenty of room to mouse around. The whole trackpad is a button. The button itself depresses with a satisfying click, but it's much stiffer the closer to the keyboard you go. If you're accustomed to the trackpad on, say, a MacBook Air, you'll feel right at home on the Chromebook 14. The Acer Aspire 5 is plain, with an aluminum lid, which is rare at this price range. And, if you wanted a laptop that's super slim, the A515-5535C isn't. It measures 0.71 inches at its thickest point, but at the very least, this laptop is easily upgradable with an easily accessible motherboard. Altogether, the package weighs under 4 pounds, light enough for lagging around the house, but heavy to toto a day in college. Port selection is excellent. For your peripherals, you're getting 3 USB-A ports and a single USB-C port for your modern devices. There's also an Ethernet port for hardwiring, an HDMI port for an external display, a Kensington lock connector, and a standard headphone jack. The Aspire 5's chiclet keyboard is full-size, has a number pad on the right side for seamless data entry. The keyboard is comfortable enough for typing, and going by the massive build, small hands will find this keyboard even more comfortable for multitasking. You can use it in a dark room, thanks to the subtle backlighting, just like you have on Apple's MacBook Pro laptops. For the touchpad, Acer strives to give the trackpad the same aluminum finish as the chassis. There's a fingerprint reader embedded into the touchpad, but you might have to turn off the multi-touch gestures, as the touch drag mechanism can be too fussy to use. Surprisingly, there's a function key that turns off the trackpad, especially when you're in serious typing sessions. Our version of the Acer Aspire 5 features a 10th generation 1 GHz Intel Core i3 processor, 8 GB of RAM, 128 GB SSD storage, and Intel's UHD graphics card. This laptop's configuration is decidedly entry-level, but you will get ample power for daily tasks from this machine. The Core i3 can handle Chrome, Spotify, and Firefox all running processes simultaneously. Considering this new Acer Aspire 5 uses an integrated video card, you won't be playing modern games here. Latest AAA releases will not render properly, and everything will likely stutter, even at the lowest settings. It uses Vega 8 graphics that can only handle casual games, but not at high settings. If you need a budget gaming laptop, we recommend the Asus TUF FX505 DVE-S74, a budget gaming laptop with a 120 Hz screen and a dedicated NVIDIA GeForce 2060 graphics card. As it turns out, the Acer Aspire 5's battery is a better performer as compared to last year's Acer Aspire 5 that had an underwhelming battery. Acer claims that it will last 8 hours on a single charge, but in real-life use, you're getting just under 7 hours, which isn't bad at all. Thanks for watching. You must not forget to subscribe and comment. See you in the other review videos.